Alright, in this video I will be giving you a video tour of eCampus, which is also known as Blackboard, and also MyMathLab. So let's go ahead and get started. Excuse me. So first of all, I've signed into eCampus, and I'm going to enter our course, which is this one right here. And now you won't be able to see the full page because I'm taping a video and it limits how much I can show you, but I'll be able to show you enough for you to see the things that you need to see. So actually I need to change this so I'll have your view. Alright, so when you come in, you should see an announcement. And so the first thing you ought to do is read the announcement. Now, I still have 3 video links that I need to put in: a welcome video, a syllabus video where I go over the syllabus, and then a link to this video. And so read the introduction, make sure you see what's there. One of the things it's going to tell you to do is to click on syllabus, and you can click on here, and you should print out the syllabus and look it over. Again, there's a video going over the syllabus, but you want to make sure you know what's in there, and if you have any questions, please let me know. But you are responsible for knowing what is on the syllabus. So once you've taken care of that, and by the way, notice there's also a schedule, very detailed schedule, so you'll know exactly what assignments you have to do each week, and you can print that out and have that handy. But you also find the dates in MyMathLab as well. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this link here, taking an online course. So if you click on this first link, it's a really nice introduction to taking online courses. So I would, at the very minimum, I would encourage you to look that one over. If you click on the one below that, it's actually more comprehensive. In fact, getting started is what I just showed you, and there's 4 other areas where you can get information. So the district's put a lot of time into producing that for you, and I hope that you'll find it useful. And so that's that. So the weekly learning modules is where you're going to be doing your homework and everything. Most of what you're going to be doing is going to be done in there. But I want to take you into the MyMathLab link first. So the best way I can explain this is you actually have access to everything through the MyMathLab link, but things are more organized under the learning modules. And so that's where you're going to want to go, but at times you may want to go into this link here, and let me show you what's here. So the first thing you want to do is run the browser check. And that's just making sure your computer can, has everything that it needs. There may be some plugins that you have to add. Mine is good, so I'm just going to close out of there. You'll notice you can also access your assignments through this link. And in this case, they're actually, every assignment will be listed, and it'll just grow longer as we go. So that's one way you can get to your assignments. You just go to the bottom and you'll find your most recent assignments. And let me see, I need to erase or get out of there. This is one way to access the text. You can also access it when you're doing homework. So it takes just a minute to load. And so you can see there's that. And if you click here, you actually can go to any section that you want, and you can kind of look around in there, but basically that's your textbook. The multimedia library is really all the videos and other things that the authors have produced for students. And these are the same things that I put in your video link for each homework section. So for example, I would choose maybe chapter 1. I'll just say all selections and select all. And you can see those are all the videos and other resources for those sections. So what I've done is I've just taken it section by section and put it in the different folders that you'll be going through. But you can always go back and, there's going to be homeworks that close out because they're past due. Like the first test homework, once you're later in the course, you won't have access to those. So you can always come back into the multimedia library and you have access to all the videos for the whole book. This is another place to access the gradebook. And I want to show you this. This is called integration support. And if you have to get support, they may ask you to come into this area here. And so hopefully you won't have to do that this semester. And so just don't forget to run the browser check. Now let's go to the learning modules. So really this is the main place where you're going to go. So in this first folder I have general resources that you'll see in a couple of the folders, but I want them to be available to you throughout the course, and so they're here. So they're both, these are videos on the TI-84 calculator. And notice I can, let's see, I guess I can't see it here, so I guess I can arrow back, or I can click on weekly learning modules. All right, so let's go to week 1. And so I'll have an announcement in here. I just haven't put it in here yet, but or I'll give a little more detail. You can see you have an orientation homework, and really that just gives you, well, let's go ahead and click in there. These are 9 problems where you can, I think, can practice like doing some graphing, plotting points and things like that. Actually, that's not the one I want to go into. You can click on week 1 here and it'll take you back to the week 1 folder. So let's go to the 1.1 notes and videos, and notice you have your 1.1 section homework. So for each section you have notes and videos and then your homework. So actually let's go ahead and go into section 3. I shouldn't do that because there is something I want to show you in section 1. Well, let's see. So these ones that say 1T in front of them, these are the videos that I made. And in fact, most of these videos are using the notes that I normally use in class, and I've created videos for those. These are the resources from the book. Now this one here is the PowerPoint, and this takes you to the textbook, section 1.1. And once you're in there, you can access other sections. So that's one way to get into the homework. But again, these videos that you see are videos that you will see when you're doing your homework, and there's a video offered to help you with a problem. They're the same videos that are in here. So normally what I would encourage you to do is watch the 3 videos I made, and then you should be able to do your homework. But you also have the videos from the book. Now let's go into the homework. And notice this is section 1.1. It tells you when it's due. And if you're late, you get half credit. And remember, that's up till the first test. After that date, you won't be able to do this homework assignment. So let's go ahead and click on question 1. All right, this is going to have a lot of parts. So right below here, there's an arrow. I'm going to click right here. It's a little bit hard to see. I don't know if you can see it. Well, let's see. We'll do 6-4 here. 6-4. And then right below here it says check answer. I know you can't see that, and you can see that I did it right, and so I got a green check, and then we move on to the next one. Let's go to a different problem here. So here, determine if this is a solution. Well, if I plug in 3 for x and 7 for y, we want to see if that works. Well, 3 times 13 is 39. Minus 3, that's certainly not 7, so we would say no. But I'm going to go ahead and say yes. Now this one, usually it'll give you, it'll say check, and it'll give you 3 chances. But in this case, the answer is yes or no, so it just says final check right below here. And so when I click on final check, it says I got it wrong. So now I have a choice. I can move on to the next question, or I can click here and it'll give me another problem. Notice my answer, or this problem was marked wrong. So now let's see if I plug in 2 for x, that would be 8 and 12. So this is still false, so we're going to say no. And when I click on final check, notice it's correct. And so you may have noticed you got a green check. I can go back to that problem and you can see I've got a green check now. So the point is you can always get 100% on your homework if you're willing to go back and fix incorrect answers. Notice when I click on question help here, you got to help me solve this. It'll help you solve this problem and then it'll give you a new one. Or you can view an example and it'll come back to this one here. There is a video for this problem. You can go to the textbook. You can also click on here and write a message in here and ask whatever question you have, and it will send me the problem that you're working on with your question. And I can, usually what I do is I either send back a written response or I will make a video and send back a video response. So let's see, I think that's everything I wanted to show you in here. Let's go back. Let's see. You can click on week 1 or you can arrow back. And you can see we have these 3 assignments the first week. And it looks like, actually that is it for this course here. All right, so let's see, what else do we have? So one of the things that talked about in the announcement is the ability to solve equations and factors are really fundamental skills for this course. And some students struggle, especially early on, because they can't solve equations and they struggle factoring. And so what I've got here is, this is actually, you can't see it, but it downloaded a linear equations assignment here. I'm going to click on that. Oh boy, let's see. So you can only see the corner here, but this is that assignment. So I opened the document there, the Word document. Oh, let's see, now I'm in trouble. I gotta see if I can get out of here. Let's go back to, there we go. All right, so, but anyway, so there's an assignment on equations and there's also one for factoring. And then you'll notice here, college algebra review videos, and there are videos on solving equations and then videos on factoring. And then I'm going to add one more link where I give you the answers to the factoring problems. On the equation problems, at the very end you'll find the answers. And of course, if you have any questions, you can always send me an email or just give me a call and I can help you. All right, so let's go ahead and close out of there. Let's see, actually what we'll do is I'll show you the next link here, email instructor. So there's a form you can use to email me. You can check your grades in eCampus, which I normally will update after each test. And then the next button is the help button. And mainly there's help there for eCampus, which they also have videos for Blackboard. Remember, they're all pretty much the same. It's just, I think Blackboard is the overall company and then eCampus is under that. So there's where you can get help if you're having any problems with eCampus. And then there's a resource tab here for the library and tutoring resources. Um, and actually, if you go down further, you can see there's a Math Tutoring Center link, and this tells you how to get enrolled in so that you can get Brookhaven tutoring, which is online right now, but that's another option in addition to coming to my office hours or asking me questions. So what else can we, let's see, there's also a link for learning materials, and apparently for students this is supposed to have all your books in one place. I don't really know, it looks kind of confusing to me as far as what I'm seeing here, but that's what I've been told is this is for your benefit. So you might want to check that area out. When we have tutoring sessions, you can enter through here. And we talked about that link. And then this is the link to the division office. And so basically you can have a virtual meeting with them. All right, and I think I have hit everything. Everything that you need to know to get started. So if you have any questions or run into any problems, again, especially this first week or two, I want you to get off to a great start. Please let me know or let somebody know if you're having any problems. We want you to get off to a great start. And I hope you have a great semester, and thank you for your time.